real quick, man. There's a lot of Nijis out here that been out here. They're running into the 35 year, running into their fucking 50th year. They're running into the 60th year. Shout out to all the 60th years ones. I understand. Man. Yeah, man, I get it. 60 years. There's no reason to change. I understand. Salute to y'all. Okay. But let me talk. Let me talk about the people that been around for the 30 years now. Y'all people have been frustrating me since I was 8 years old, turning 12 years old. All right. In the 4 years of that lifetime, y'all stressed out people that I cared about because y'all made it difficult for us to build this thing ecosystem that I hear a lot of people saying Toronto needs an ecosystem. Toronto needs an ecosystem. No, Toronto just needs to let go of the favoritism bullshit now. Fuck the ecosystem, because the technology is there now where all these young bucks don't need an ecosystem to catch a wave and get some dollars. So all you old ass rappers, all you old ass singers, all you old ass folks, listen, no one's telling you to quit. No one's telling you that. Real shit. No one's not telling you to quit. I'm just saying, get over yourself now and let these young bucks in now. All right? Because watching people not make no gain per capita makes no sense to me. That's just like a waste of energy. You see what I'm saying? And I'm done feeling like, oh, I can only go here to hear the latest music, and I can only listen to this here to listen to this there, and blah, 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 blah. No. I could point fingers at certain establishments right now that are up there in years. They're engaging with the community based off of favoritism. And 30 plus years of my life can prove it, point it out. So let me show you how you're going to build from this episode real quick. All right. However you guys feel to tag it, because I'm just pissed seeing this shit with my Niji people. All right. Because I the Niji people that understand, reach out in the comments, slap a 100 down there, slap a 100 down there if you're understanding as a Niji when you want to do better. Get a gunshot for the better. So listen up now. Your first 2 years of the spot, all right, it may not be the biggest thing. It may not be super successful, but that first 2 years, you cannot tell me not to concentrate on my main people that are supporting me. You call your regulars, right? In the pile of your regulars, you may find some that you have your favors to now. See? Now, for instance, if in the first 4 years of you being around the favors, you giving favors to those ones and they build up and they bold up and all of a sudden they're up a level, the whole premise of you helping them wasn't to really say that they had to help somebody else out, but at least in mind, they should be thinking, hey, you know what? I got this blight from this place, so let me one hand washes another. But in Canada, it doesn't work like that. You see, in Canada here, the first 2 years you're getting your place popping, your regulars, you start treating them like dirt. So now when you get into the year 6 and 7 of being around, those same regulars are not regulars no more. They're going to other fucking places. That's just a fact. Going into your 10th year now, you're wondering why you're in your 10th year and you're debating the thought of selling your fucking establishment or moving on to the next venture. Is because what you had in your first 2 years is what I call customer curiosity. And customer curiosity may carry you far into the wealth fame, or it may carry you far into the infamous realm. And if you're in the infamous realm, then you're better off because then the government's not up your ass. Ecosystem community would follow right after that sentence, but I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking about the Niji people out there that have some established bread out here, established things out here, and trying to build up now a podcast, now trying to be a rapper, and now trying to do this. Listen, I'm saying this from day one with Blue Motherfucking Monday. I'm trying to change the name of the city from Toronto Screwface Capital, Screwface Capital, Toronto. Yeah, I'm trying to erase that and call it Blue Motherfucking Monday. So if you ain't feeling that, like real shit. If you are feeling it, then again, don't drop a 100. Please just say something in the comments. But aside from that, Like I said, you're in year 10 of your business now. Annual year 10 in the business. Most of y'all black people won't admit it. You sold out back at year 3 and 4. Don't front. I'm calling you out for what it is. You sold out back then because by the time year 20 comes along and you're doing this now, you're fighting with your children's friends to come to your event so you can stay relevant upon social media, right? Then you're like year 30 because the first 10 years you're hard hearing, you don't want to listen to the pitney them. And now you realize the pitney them are right. And now you're in year 30. And again, this is all based off of favoritism, people. Okay? This is what Toronto's been running on the low for the longest while. This is why when they say there's an ecosystem and there's no ecosystem, it's the same 3 fucking people fucking weaving their wand on the rest of us. Same 3 fucking people. You know what I'm saying? The goods is all the fucking talent we got in our fucking country. That's the goods. Now, since there's no need for distributors, there's no need for fucking record labels, there's no need for this, there's no need for that. The only difference between Canada and America is Canada's about that live performance shit. Not singing karaoke over your shit. No offense to all you fucking Asian, you know what I mean? Like all my Asian folks out there that got at me about my karaoke shit. Ha, ha, ha. Listen, it's karaoke. You got to have a song for y'all to sing karaoke to in the first place. So again, if you're going to keep calling people artists and they don't have no hit records, then I don't know what to tell you. But what I can tell you is overall, most people don't think the 3-year plan for their business. Most people don't think a 5-year fallback plan. Nobody thinks that far ahead. Everybody wants to blame society. Everybody wants to blame somebody else. I'm not blaming nobody else no more. I'm just being real frank with the situation because it seems like my Niji people, they sell out early and then they pretend that they're doing shit, but they're not really doing shit because the people that are doing shit happen to be younger than them and they're moving more people and they get a fight when they need to unify. I wonder why. I don't want to play with the system no more. I'm looking to break the system on Down to Earth Network right now. CMA Entertainment ATV for the fucking people because ain't nothing better out there, right? Thursday here, Blue motherfucking Monday. It's just trying to show you kids and show some of y'all old folks where I'm coming from with the, hey, John Cena, don't sue me, eh? So yeah, man, I'm just trying to make sure y'all understand something. It's very, very simple economics. Because listen to the same story and listen to it if I was playing favoritism. Okay? Watch the joke. If I'm playing favoritism, M0NDAY has a Grammy. Yes, M0NDAY has a Grammy. If I'm playing favoritism, Honey Jam, yeah, would not be what it is right now. It would have been bigger by far. The DJ Stylist Awards would still exist. Okay? That would still exist. Electric Circus would have had a school, maybe multiple schools opened up. East, West, North. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being greedy. All right. Now, let me go back early in my career. Real early in my career. Empire would have been on fire right now. Right now. Everybody in that circle. Juggernaut, aka, would be on a level right now. All right. Rest in peace to Bishop Bagante and the whole of the fucking fans over there would have been bigger right now. Right now. Shy Wisdom would be up there with fucking what's her name again? Mary J. Blige's level right now. Julie Black would be up there with Whitney Houston right now. That would be the difference. Instead of having one Clive Davis, there would be multiple Clive Davis. And then when I would have found out they were all doing that puffy-ish, I would be in jail for multiple murder. Yeah, man. Because the Me Too movement wouldn't be happening in my shit like that. I'm sorry. I have sisters. I have aunties. Fuck, you nuts? My mama? My daughters? Ooh. So, like I said, let's work it in reverse. My first 2 years, those are my favorite. These are the people are my favorites out of my regulars. Then watch my favorites build out and get their Junos and get their awards and slowly build back into their communities and give back to their people. With me sitting there saying to them, I don't know how I'm going to survive the next 3 years, but whatever you guys are getting from what you're getting, just give back to somebody else who you think has potential, and give them that cosign. And they're going to look at me like, all right, whatever. I'm already on that wave. Blase, blase, blase. 3 years goes into it now. The so-called government tells me, well, you're going to pay your taxes because we believe you're worth this amount of money and blah, 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 blah. And if I don't play games with them, they're going to smear campaign me and tell the world that I'm this and I'm that and blah, 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 blah. Here's the good part. Those same favorite people, I don't have to worry about them helping me. They can go as silent as everybody who's Puffy's friend. Puff Daddy, Baby Oil Daddy, that guy. Yeah, no diddy. You can be as silent as them motherfuckers. I don't have to worry. Why? Because at the end of the day, you're not going to tell me helping my community, my surroundings, in 2 years keeps me in business from my 5th year. And by my 5th year, the government gets involved. And because I ain't fucking with them, you know what I'm saying? They not try to slander me and try to cut into my dough. But for some reason, because I helped those same folks, those good folks who ended up doing what I asked them to do, they ended up doing what they were doing. And guess what? A whole new crop, a whole new generation is there from my grasping to market to and do whatever the fuck I feel to do from that point on. Year 10 comes around. Said same government trying to figure out ways to shut me down. But because I'm smart enough, I go back to those same followers and I say, M0NDAY, can you open up a school for singing? And please, 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 when you open it up, just slap on my business logo as a co-sub on there. And then I run over to my home chick, Charmaine, and I go, yo, Charmaine, please, 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 help me open up the school /daycare/Oswald home. All right. Please, 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 because I know you caring like that. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Hey, Julie Black, can you open up a school for arts? You know what I'm saying? And I know all of us are still broke at this time because it's 10 years deep and we're still trying to get somewhere. But at the end of the day, the ending results is we have M0NDAY being nominated multiple times. We finally got female rap artists. You know what I'm saying? The Latinos finally got into the fucking the Junos. Like, there's a lot of things right now where you guys don't understand. I'm upset with my Nijis because y'all pretended that you guys had control of Eglinton when you didn't. You guys were paying rent. That bossy attitude, and you guys are paying rent. Hence why Eglinton looks the way it looks now. 15 years, 20 years deep. You see what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Rob Ford. But at the end of the day, where we should have been caring about each other as people, we're not caring about each other and people because people are having 30-year anniversaries and never gave back 1 cent. Not one time. I've been giving back from the beginning. That's why I know I ain't making no ground and ain't making no big, heavy ground. I do have foundation that I can rely on, but I ain't making no ground. Like, you ain't going to see me on City Plus or a City Pulse or whatever the fudge. You ain't going to see me with them, but they'll take my content, though. The S of my people, though. And this is what I'm saying. This is the difference between where we are in Canada now in 2026, where if a bright, young, get money person thinks to themselves, wait a minute, B just said in 2 years, all I got to do is this. And then if I can course that 2 years, it's going to bring me to the 5-year mark. And when I hit that 5-year mark, the government's going to be on my ass. If the government's not on my ass and I luck it up to 10 years, nah. That was me. Live. You got to love it. You luckied out at 18. You started at 19. By 29, you're a fucking millionaire and change. Why should you listen to any old folk person? Because I could tell you the next movement, young person, is that old folk person to feel threatened that you're doing what they're doing when they wanted to do it that at that age. And it intimidates them. It chills in the back of their bones. It scares them. They feel like old Yellard. Can I get a gunshot, please, to put these people out of their misery? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Old Yellard. Yep. Jealousy, envy. That young person is doing exactly what you're doing, and they're doing it better than you because they're getting paid. And instead of you helping that young youth to build up some next young youth, you put it in that youth that you don't like that youth, and you hate on that young youth, and you make it difficult for 10 years of that young youth's life, and all you do is stall up the thing. We don't need to stall up the thing no more. There's no reason to. The robots are here to replace your punk asses. So from my point of view, if you're 10, you're 18 years old, you're 21 years old, you got 10 years to put some shit down in something you believe in, do it. Because I'm telling you, by the time you hit year 20, you should already know what you want to do based off of what you just heard off of what I'm telling you. This is normal. I was born into it, and I'm 40 plus. Okay, kids, around the corner to 50. So trust me when I say this. The math, you can't beat the math. You can't beat the math. All right, kids? If your business is going to be successful, you're going to last 3 years. In that 3 years, I'm telling you right now, the next 3 years after that, you're going to lose all your people in the beginning if you follow this favoritism bullshit. And then you're going to be fighting with a bunch of 13-year-olds and 16-year-olds for attention on the internet in your fucking plus 40s and plus 50s. It makes no sense. So if the government really cared about the people, they would build more community centers. They would build more old folks home geared to the population. They would build more community centers that's built geared to the population. Writing checks is great. Wonderful government. Great job. Write a check. But money don't make people happy. Hence why there's a bunch of rich people eating our youth. Okay? So obviously, money don't make you happy if you're going to turn around and eat somebody. It's a cutthroat world. Business is business. And if you're going to jump into this world called business, you're going to run into people that are going to hate on you just because you're doing it better than them at the time that they wish they would have done it. That's the biggest problem. And the favoritism shit in the city is ridiculous. Not redunculous, ridiculous. Because somebody's riding a nobody's dick. Bunch of crabs in a barrel type shit. No diddy for no diddy reasons. Real shit. So now since we know people like Diddy exist, okay, Epstein exists, we need to do better, community. We need to do way better. So for all the people who haven't been watching Blue Motherfucking Monday the last 10 seasons, I'm going into my 11th season, and I'm asking you guys to get in my comments and link me to an up-and-coming artist. I don't care if they're in fucking Florida. I don't care if they're in fucking Jamaica. I don't care if they're in fucking Butthole, Idaho. Yeah, I said Butthole, Idaho. I know. The difference is everybody gets the same love. Cardi B is going to get the same love as my home girl, fucking Vanessa Tavares. You see what I'm saying? Fucking Blade's going to get the same love as, Wesley Snipes will get the same love as my boy, who can I compare him to? I don't know. My actor people, all my male actor friends right now. There's too many of them to think of just one of them right now. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to get famous off of this shit, folks. What I am trying to be is around people that I think deserve that fame. You see what I'm saying? Like, before I end this, I'm gonna end it like this. Dame Dash made 4 guys utterly rich, completely can't say nothing. And in their track records, who have they made rich? Yo, Rastafari Samurai, you know what I want to fucking hear.
Wow. This is a short one, a short rant for motherfucking Monday here. You know what I mean?
Fucking right.
Shoot, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised here. So I'm out of words. I was actually expecting a little more, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
Bruh, I could keep going, but right now, like I said, I'm just sick and tired of the narrative, man. I'm sick and tired of the narrative, and I don't want to repeat shit that we've already talked about. Yes, Dame Dash is finally on BET. Shout out to his American New. Download American New. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
A lot of people.
I was meaning to ask you
Yeah.
about that. What do you think? What do you have to say about Jay?
I think honestly, since he's known Jay that long,
Yeah, he's the only one who could really talk.
at the end of the day,
like I'm being honest.
there
He's
is there
like,
is nothing
out
more.
of everybody, like even down to Drake. I don't give a fuck. Like
Toronto.
anybody who really has something to really say about Jay,
Listen,
it would have to be him.
I don't give a fuck. The one thing Dame Dash said that hit the nail on the coffin.
What's that?
He didn't reply to fucking 50. He didn't say nothing about 50.
You know why? You know why? Because Jay know better. Jay know better.
Fuck all that.
No. Listen here.
Fuck all that.
Listen here, man. I'm just gonna say
Fuck
what I'm gonna.
that.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Okay.
Fuck all that.
No, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Fuck all that.
Listen here. 50 is not like the rest. He's dissing. Okay. All right. You're gonna rap
Lee
back.
Daniels.
No, I'm just saying. Oh, you're gonna rap back. Oh,
Kevin
okay.
Hart.
No, I just love it. I just love it. He'd be like, I don't need to rap. I don't need to do what you do. Okay? All right? He knows this. Jay ain't stupid. He ain't that stupid.
Look.
I'm telling you that.
Listen.
If he wants war with 50, 50 would say yes.
Listen.
He would be rubbing his hands, bro.
I don't know
about
what happens behind closed doors. I don't know if Jay-Z and Dame are still tight. I don't know that, none of that. All I know is Dame hit it on the nail. He didn't say nothing about 50.
You're damn right, and he wouldn't.
So
he's smart not to.
So for me, as a Torontonian, the fact that he said something about Drake, I ain't gonna lie to you, Jigga. You're really proving this kid academics right. Okay, and I hate to say this based off of what Dame, your brethren, you know what I mean, is saying. But again, I hate when people ask Dame questions about Jay and then they try to flip it like Dame's talking about Jay. I hate this shit. And this is the big it's part of the big reason about my whole Niji argument. I don't give a fuck if you call me a nigga because I equivalate that to black. And at some point in time, we lost the fight. Because back in the day, if you went and told somebody my grandma's age now, 90 plus, they were black, they would fight you for that. The same way we would fight someone for calling us a nigga. And now we take more pride to go fight for the word nigga than the word black. That's a history lesson for some of y'all kids that were born like late 2007, 2010. It is what it is.
True that.
Listen, you probably heard, never bite the hand that feeds you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But let me tell you something. That line is built for people who have a silver spoon in their mouth 2 times over. Okay? That's not for the poor. That is not a line for the poor.
Yeah,
you know why it's not a line for the poor?
Yeah, but
because you got to understand.
Oh, what's that? What the hell is that? Hold up.
That's what I said.
Right.
That's what I said. Like I said.
Mm-hmm.
God works in mysterious ways. Jano.
Mm-hmm.
I love my mutant power. My spidey senses are tingling. Telling you, man. Toronto, it's very, very simple, yo. Man's like Dame Dash called out his brethren. And the way the narrative is being plugged about it right now, I really don't care because at the end of the day, like Jagger White said, why hasn't Jay sued her? And she said some reckless things about him and his wifey. Will Smith slapped the man for just uttering his wife's name. You know what I'm saying? What did Kanye say at that show? Please, Jay, don't shoot us after me, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
Please, Jay, just come have a conversation with me, Jay. Just call me, Jay.
It's the J. It's the Jigga man.
Listen.
Yo, man.
50 said it best.
Listen here, man. On
Listen,
the real,
50 said it best. America can be bought, but he's international.
On the real, to be honest with you, I am very surprised, like, because it's been this long for Jay now, that this guy hasn't done like like, yo, Snoop is gonna do it before him, eh? Snoop is gonna do his bio movie thing before, you know, no, real shit. No, real shit. Besides Snoop, like, this guy needs to do his. This guy, his life is a movie almost.
Are you saying Snoop's doing his biopic based off of the fact that he actually has relatives that he owes money to?
Snoop is doing his thing. It's in the process. He said the
shout out to
done.
Master P.
He said
he started everything.
Done. He said it took some time because, you know, he had to put all his life to get, you know, whatever in segments, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? He said it took, production is going to be going down soon. You know what I mean?
All I care about right now is, at the end of the day, what are we going to do with our people of talent and skills that don't have nothing to do?
You know why I'm bringing this up?
Why?
Okay, because, right, certain ones recently came up, like Mr. Marley.
Yeah.
Right? Now, this is the question me up for Snoop. No.
Yeah.
Remember, no. He talked about his, you know, from the music life and all that. Yeah. Remember, there's certain peeps were involved in the music life in my problems with who is family. So is he gonna be putting that in, or is he gonna dictate it the way he sees it? That's what I want to know.
This is why I said the Pac movie, the Biggie movie, and all these little biopics about all those artists that were around them time there. At the end of the day, Snoop doesn't. None of that shit helps Snoop going forward. Like, it's in his catalog. It's there. Dude, the guy's done numbers. He's made his money. I'm not knocking that part about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if Tupac murder stuff has your name tagged in as a conspirator, it's crazy. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just nuts. Like, I could see that with Dr. Dre before I could see that with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But there's more evidence leaking Snoop Dogg closer to it. You get me? Like, regardless of what you do now, the movie's gonna be, if he's making the movie now, it's a PR thing. You see what I'm saying?
It's a PR thing. But I'm just saying,
that's all it is.
Look, the way I look at it is this, because look, all down to 50 did almost like based off of his thing, that get rich or die trying, right? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, everybody be doing it, whatever, and all of that. This guy's, you know what I mean? This guy, look, they consider Hove like once upon a time they considered this guy like the king of New York kind of thing, like, you know what I mean? So on. Like, I'm just saying,
like I said,
if out of everybody, I would say this guy definitely deserves one for
Lee
sure.
Daniels, who did you make rich?
Huh?
Lee Daniels, who did you make rich? Kevin Hart, who did you make rich? Come on, let's be real. The only person Jigga made rich, he married her.
Well, yo, listen here. One thing I have to give Jigga Man, you know, I've watched Jigga Man's career from day one. Okay, I have to say this.
Would you say he's a better rapper than?
No,
Eminem?
I'm not even getting to all of that. I'm getting to him as a businessman. This guy does pure business moves, guy.
Yeah.
And no, listen, look, I'm not saying I'm proud of it, all of it, you know. Some business moves, like, you know, business, they say it's a cutthroat thing.
Yeah.
This guy's a part of the definition of cutthroat thing. Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Like
straight up. And he knows how to dictate this business. Like, look, you know, when I really realized it, I realized it a while, but when it put the nail in the coffin for me,
yeah,
when he was the first rapper on 60 Minutes, that all my answers were right there. I went, yo.
First rapper on 60.
I went, yo, that's it. I went, this is it. I went, oh shit. I went, this is it. When they asked him that one question, I went, this guy is the man. Because after when they asked him that question, the man put out a book. You know what I mean?
So like I
because
said,
he what's the terminology? The game has to be sold, not told.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when they asked him the question, is it true that Jay, you shot your brother? He go, no, I'm not here for that. Not here for that. You know, because you have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this guy's ew. I went, holy shit. I went, I couldn't believe it when I was seeing this shit.
Toronto's point of view.
I was like, wow, wow.
Day,
and then he comes up with the book talking about it. You have to pay for that shit.
Seagull, shout out to
you
Freeway.
Have to pay for that.
Guys,
you know what I mean?
Guys who give back and help right now in real time.
So right there, I seen that this guy is the ultimate hustler, ultimate businessman, cutthroat, and all of that. No matter what, even if it's personal, it has to be a dollar sign has to go on it. So yo, when I seen him got married to Beyonce, right? I went, I am not least surprised because when he looked at her, he didn't see beauty. He saw dollar signs, bro. What are you talking about? He said, yo, if I'm going to get married to the game here, someone has to have dough and it's going to make me dough at the same time. You crazy? You think you're going to be dealing with some Nick Nanny or whoever, girl? Come on now, think about it. If Jay wasn't with Beyonce, who makes the dough and all of that, who you think he'd be with? Eh? Nobody. He's not marrying nobody.
I don't know.
If they're not at that status,
I don't know. I don't trust that guy.
Status in the music. Listen here.
I don't trust that guy.
Brother.
Him and R. Kelly. I just can't trust those guys.
Listen. She was the prime suspect. You know why? Because she young, right? Let's just get on that part. She young, all right. So that means it can last. You know what I'm saying? Younger than me. Yep, that's a definite. Wow. She in the music business. Oh shit. Oh, even better. Wow. You know what I mean? Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna pretend.
And he's a gambler. So yo, bro, come on now, man. This guy gambled his money and hustle it. Don't matter who's in the journey to cutthroat them too. You know what I'm saying? Don't care.
Well,
you know what I mean? Think about it.
I look at it like this. Memphis Bleak has been around from the beginning. So technically he was getting money before Jigga went and became a billionaire. So he doesn't count. Who's Jigga took up from the who's Jigga plugged up from the beginning? Let me ask
you this there. Has he ever done any wrong to Memphis?
I'm not even sure, because if a man plays a role, he plays a role.
Has Memphis ever talked any wrong about him?
Who knows?
No, he hasn't. I don't think
Memphis Bleak is that type of guy.
Not what I'm aware of.
That's what I'm saying.
You know why? Let me tell you something, bro. Okay? When you're getting silent money, you don't say shit. Okay? All right? Memphis is his boy. What do you mean? Memphis is his boy, and he doesn't have to say nothing about it. Just say, yo, listen here, yo, bro, just don't say nothing. Here's some money. What, you need some money? You need some money? Well, you know what I mean? That's all, bro.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
I'm siding with the city of Philadelphia, and everybody's coming for Jay's head.
So Jay don't give a flying fuck.
I know Jay don't give a fuck.
He don't give a flying fuck. You know what?
The whole
why
point
he don't even give a flying fuck too? He old now. So, yo, he don't give a flying fuck. He don't give a flying fuck.
Bruv, like I said, to answer your question about Dame and what Dame said about Jigga.
And on top of that, he got money. On top of that. So, you know what I mean? So, think about it. You're old and you have money. You don't give a flying fuck. Come on now. You don't give a flying fuck.
Listen, like I said, we got to do better.
He has a career in the rap game.
All right, Nijis, we have to do better. We cannot do this bullshit. We have to do better, okay? Like, we got to give independence. So when 50 Cent says he's coming out with his own thing, we're going to support the independence. When Dame Dash comes out with another thing and whatever things he's dealing with, we're going to support that.
Look here,
and if the guy they call Jigga,
look here, man.
Hova, J-Hov, or whatever the fuck they call him now.
The real hoppers like me, like myself, okay, we supported from day one. From day one to the culture.
I got volume 1.
To the culture, we supported from day one. I have a lot of Jay-Z albums.
Carter.
Okay? You know what I mean? So I'm just
Blueprint 1.
I'm just saying, we contributed to the culture.
Blueprint 2.
So that's no doubt. You know what I mean?
Listen.
You know what I mean? Straight up. So the ones them who shows disrespect to the culture, I could tell you this. The ones them who talk about hip hop is an old man's game and all of them thing that check this out. Let me just say one thing. All right? We gotta end it off like this. Do you live forever? Do you stay young forever? Don't we all age? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
yes, we age, but our music lives lifelike.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So don't go and tell people in rock and that. Go and tell people in country and that. All of that and everything. But every time when it comes to hip hop, it's an old man. Old man. No, it's not your. No.
Well,
No. No. Without
listen,
the old men and the old women, there would not be no hip hop.
I agree with you, but you see, this is where the favoritism has to fucking change. Or we need to at least open the door for these younger youths to build up their venues and build up their own things. Because right now, that's the problem we're having right now. I don't believe the party is based off of you got the most expensive watch on and you got the most expensive designer clothes on and shit.
The
I
party is
believe the
based off of
party is on
the
the
best
energy
vibe.
and the best vibe.
It's the best
That's
vibe,
what's
like
up.
the vibe, like the music, the
And
vibe,
and
you
if
know.
you ain't talking love and Prairie and you ain't talking reggae in the Caribbean and you're not talking hip hop here in North America, I don't know what to tell you to love. Okay? I don't know what to tell you to fall in love with. But what I can tell you is that in Canada, you got to perform on stage. Period. Bottom line. No if, no ands, no buts. In America, you could pull that radio shit and ray. But on both sides of the border, even down in Mexico, I'm including you too. Yo, done this fucking old shit. Listen, you're either a rookie or you're a vet. There is no in between, because if you're a vet, you're on the cuff of being an entertainer.
Look, the only way I see that you're washed up, you accept being washed up, and you stop doing your consistency of your love of it. It's like this. Let me ask you this question, okay?
Yeah,
It's like this. You mastered it. It's like the martial arts. Are you gonna tell a master of a certain art to stop practicing
never,
martial arts?
never,
No, I'm just saying, like, you know
never.
what would happen to that master if he stops? Even it doesn't matter what age he is.
Who knows?
No, I'm gonna tell you what would happen. He would die.
Yeah,
You know
I
why?
believe
Because
that.
all his life, majority of his life, mastering the arts of what he knows, and all of a sudden he's gonna stop. Look upon the same way I just said it. You know what I mean? If you mastered your art in the music, you never stop.
Well, from my point of view, it's Blue motherfucking Monday.
Just elevation, just elevate. You know, evolution.
You're
Nice
there
yourself.
with me, D2E Thursday on the Down to Earth Network.
You don't know, man.
And
This was a
Rastafari
good
Samurai.
episode here.
You know what I want to hear, man.
You don't know, brother. As usual,
Yeah.
we love everybody tuning in. We all about to win. You know, CMA Entertainment
TV.
You know what I mean? Straight up goods. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to Down to Earth Podcast.
Yeah.
IG as well. You done know.
On all platforms.
On all platforms.
Oh.
Until next time, we're gonna end it like this.
Yeah.
This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nation, what?